Why do you think the Cowboys misevaluate personnel on defense?
Here's my theory. You got 3 different defensive coordinators.
Yeah.
And there turns into a problem with that when you look at continuity within the scouting department and then having to deal with different defensive coordinators. Jerry Jones, Stephen Jones really, really rely on their coaches as evaluators. Coaches have a big, big say in what goes on. Listen, there's been some hits on defense, but there's also been some misses. Dan Quinn was very much a roll up his sleeves, get in the middle of all that, go hit pro days, shoulder to shoulder with Will McClay. I believe this, and somebody will tell me different. Maybe they won't. Will McClay's yelled at me before. It's no problem with me. But I believe that Will McClay selected Mozzie Smith because of Dan Quinn. I think Dan Quinn was pushing for that. And Will and Dan had a very good working relationship. Matter of fact, I think that if Will McClay had his choice, he would have probably moved on from Mike McCarthy and they let Dan Quinn be the hire. I think they were that close. And so it goes to notice that you had defensive coordinators that have come in. They've been parts of drafts. Sometimes you get a different evaluation. You have to figure out as a personnel man, a guy that leads the department, you have to figure out what coaches can evaluate and which ones can't. And Brian Schottenheimer, he talked about, well, I'm going to let Will and this staff, we'll see. We'll see how that is. But right now, when you're dealing with 3 different defensive coordinators, I think that's one of the major reasons why your team is the way it is with some of the picks that they've missed on.